Gotta do it again, guys. Sorry. Desi the Blonde at Emmanuel.com. I'm going to show you the Highland Pursuits by Emmanuel De Maupassant. Her name is French, and I'm not sure, I can't pronounce French too much. I used to, but I can't now. But it says, for Desiree, with all the fondest love and sending wishes for your dreams to fulfill the Highland delight, Emmanuel. Okay, this is the first publication of Highland Pursuits, a romantic comedy set in London and Scotland in the 1920s. First appeared in short story form in the charity anthology Because of Beards, with the proceeds benefit the Movember Foundation support treatment of men's research into men's health issues. This is dedicated to Miss Core, my friend and development editor, who worked with me to bring the characters to life in these pages. Okay, I'm going to tell you, there's London, Scotland, and the characters in Scotland. Okay, it's about Ophelia and her family. She's a back in the 20s, early 30s, you had to go a debutante. You start at 16, you go to these balls, parties. Y'all supposed to be there to find somebody to get married to by the time you get out of school. Some girls finish school, some don't. Ophelia did. Okay, Lady Ophelia Finchfield is a reluctant debutante lately of Girton College in Cambridge. She graduated and went on to college. Puddin is her terrier. Sir Peter Finchfield is the father to Ophelia, Turkey millionaire, and MP for King's Leapy in Norfolk. Lady Daphne Finchfield, mother to Ophelia, daughter to Lord and Lady Mackintosh. Sir Percival Huntington Willington, newly Earl of Wiltshire. Okay, this is Scotland's upstairs. Okay, wait a minute, did I get it off? Yeah. Okay, what it is Scotland's upstairs is Ophelia's grandmother and the people that are at her castle right now. Okay. Lady Morgan Mackintosh, grandmother to Ophelia, mother to Lady Daphne. Aphrodite is Morgan's Pekingese. Lady Hugo Mackintosh is late husband. Lord Hugo Mackintosh is the late husband to Morgan. Edward Teddy Mackintosh is late son to Morgan Hugo. Sir Hector McLean is brother to Morgan. Lady Constance Devonley is old friend of Morgan Hugo's. Hamish is the nephew of Constance, working as the estate manager for the Kinkentucky estate. Ravenheart is Hamish's wolfhound. This is Scotland's downstairs. These are the maids and people that take care of the house. Mr. Hadcock is the butler. Mrs. Beasley is the cook and housekeeper. McFinn is the footman. Murray is the stable lad. Hetty is the scullery maid. Bessie is the kitchen maid. Gertie and Gladys are housemaids. Mary is lady's maid to Morg and Constance. This is the guest list that is coming to Grandma's house. Or I should say Grandma's castle. Comte Gobelin de Montfort, a French aristocrat. Police is the stepsister of the Comte. Colonel Babisham is a dreadful old buffer. Rex, the Colonel's Labrador. Mrs. Evelyn and Alice Craigmore, these are older ladies of Aberdeen. The Reverend McAdam, Lord and Lady Fawcett Plumley, Randolph Van Coopler, a Hollywood director, old flame of morgues from Texas. Loretta is the fourth wife to Randolph and a former showgirl. Baronet Charles Chippington, or Chips, another of Morgue's old flames. Paradine Pelton, a young man with a passion for motoring. Back then, you know, like when Ford Motor, I guess that's who came out with cars first. The only ones that could afford the cars was the aristocrats, you know. But what I'm going to tell you about this is Ophelia is comical. I'd say she started off at 16 going to the, like I said, debutante balls as normal because that's what, you know, the girls are supposed to. She kept telling her mother, I don't want to go, I don't want to be married, I want to finish school, and I want to do my art, do my drawing, do my painting. I don't care about getting married and having kids right now. I could do that later. So Mom, you know, the dad wasn't around too much because he was working for the king. So, you know, Mom had an iron plant on him. You know, she had an iron fist with this girl. And she got mad because every time you turn around, Ophelia has to have a new dress. She has to have new slippers, a new purse, or a fan, to go to this ball, to go to that dance, go to this place, go to that. And Ophelia was getting tired of it. She said, Mom, I'm just going to finish my college. I'll decide when I want to get married. Well, Mama got mad, decides to send Ophelia to Grandma's house. She said, my mom will straighten her out. Which is kind of funny because Grandma said, you know, you can do what you want to do, honey. You know, there's a lot of property on the place. You can ride. And, you know, Ophelia gets herself into trouble a couple times, you know. And there's a big party for one of the girls, like a 16th birthday party or something, and a coming out party. And all of a sudden, the guys that come to the house are noticing Ophelia. Here she's 21, 22, you know. She's past the age of marrying already, you know, because the guys are wanting young women because they want them to have 2, 3 kids, you know, real quick. But Ophelia has no feeling for it. She says, no, I'm not doing it. You know, I'm going to be myself. And they're called gooses, but they're like a pheasant here. And Ophelia decided she wanted to go hunting with them on their first goose or grouse hunting. So she did, and a couple of the other ladies did. But they were getting jealous of Ophelia because she was younger, a lot prettier than them. And they couldn't snake, you know, these women couldn't snake the guys like they wanted to. Here, you know, they're probably in the early 30s. They didn't say, but I figured they're probably in their early 30s. And they're wanting to get married and have kids before they get too old. Here's Ophelia. She's in her 20s and doesn't want to get married, doesn't want to have kids yet, you know. So she's just enjoying herself, doing her painting, doing whatever Grandma wants her to do. So she has to get all dressed up again. What it was is Grandma had a bunch of dresses, you know, from her mom's debutante and stuff at the house, and she just had some girls redo the dresses, and, you know, Ophelia wore them. You know, but what she called handsy fancy, you know, the guys started grabbing her ass. Back then, the the dresses were real low so they could show the cleavage. Well, Ophelia didn't really like that. She'd always asked one of the maids to get a wrap. And one of the maids became a really good friend of hers. And a wrap is like a shawl or something that she, you would put over, and she could put it over her shoulders and cover her front. Because the guys are, like I said, handsy. She bends down, they're going to grab her tits. she bends down, they're going to grab her ass. You know, there was a couple of the guys, I'm not going to say who, but when she was eating dinner, they pulled her dress up and she's just, you know, like, she can't say nothing because, you know, she's not allowed to say nothing back then. But she just casually take her hand, smack it, and he, you know, like, oh, you know, you're supposed to let me do this. And she just said, you know, she finally said, you know, to the people that, you know, I'm me, don't bother me, okay? She gets hurt when she decides she wants to try to ride a horse. She's been riding horses since she was 4 years old. But she's never rode any grandma's horses, okay? Grandma told her to be careful, you know. They have what they call riding clothes, and Grandma told her to be careful. And she tells the kid up in the barn, can you saddle me a horse and stuff? No, I'll be all right. Well, Hamash said, where are you going? She goes, I'm going on for a ride. You don't know the horses. You have to learn the horses first. I've been riding since I was 4 years old. I know horses. Well, you don't know these horses. And she gets out riding, and then all of a sudden she spurs a horse, and boom! Something startles the horse, and she's thrown off the horse. And she's twisted her ankle really super bad. Well, luckily Hamish was with her because he turned around, got her back on the horse, but did it side saddle because she couldn't put her foot in the stirrup. So the barn people helped her, and they got her up to the house. They called the doctor, and back then you called the doctor, you have to send the butler out. He has to go fetch the doctor, bring the doctor back, and then the doctor will look at you. You know, you're going to bring the doctor to you. You know, you're going to bring him back in your vehicle or your, horse and buggy. And so they brought the doctor out. Her leg was all black and blue, swollen. So they get her upstairs, get her in the hot bath, and Grandma said, the doctor says she's got to stay off of it for a couple of weeks. Well, there's balls coming up. She can't be on the foot. So she decides she loves to read, and, she has books galore in her room, and she was reading them all, and loves to do different things. And she stayed in bed for a couple of days, and Major would come up, give her a bath, help her with the bath to get her into the tub because her leg was still swollen. And the grandma said, if it doesn't go down, I'm calling back the doctor. And back then, ladies did not like, they didn't like to have the doctor called unless it was a dire emergency, A lot of people didn't have money back then. But, Grandma did because she has the castle and, all that land. So they knew she was going to get paid. But, she finally was able to come downstairs and be able to put a shoe on. And, she wasn't doing too much but reading. She'd go in the library, read, or do some things on the patio. And since her foot stopped hurting her, it's a goose or grouse, I'm not sure, but it sounds like a quail type of bird like we have here in the States. And what it was is she decided she wanted to go hunting. This is her first hunting thing. She knew how to hunt, but this is her first time hunting. And the other ladies went with her. And the one lady was jealous of her because here's Ophelia, she's only 20. And these other ladies are in their 30s, early 40s, and can't find a husband yet. Ophelia is getting all the attention. So you're going to have to figure out, okay, is Ophelia wanting to get married? Nope, she don't want to get married. Does she want to do this? Nope, she don't want to do that. But, she wasn't a teen. So, Mom kept saying she's rebellious and she doesn't want to get, I hook her up to this guy, I hook her up for that. She doesn't want to do a damn thing. All right, hey, big deal, But they say the book is a novella. I don't think it was, but, to me it didn't seem like it. But it's a great book. You're going to have fun. finding out what Ophelia does, her family does. You know, grandma. Grandma sounds like almost like a grandma nowadays. Back she's 1920. Oh, sorry about that. 1920s, and back then they used to be real strict, but grandma had her old flames coming and visiting her, so you can never know what grandma's going to do. I'm hoping that she writes another sequel to this, because it will be a great book. Because Queen, this is my puss, Queenie. She thinks that she has to get attention too, but she, with Ophelia, they can do another book off of Ophelia and Grandma already, and it'd be another comical type thing, but it gets into the lives of the people in the 1920s and 30s, how they lived. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave. Queen says hi. Ouch! Quit biting me, you little bitch. She's being ornery this morning. But I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to post this. It's going to take about 2 hours to upload. YouTube's screwing up everything. And it'll be all over the net. I do read. I blog quack, and I'm sorry about that. And I do read, I blog, and if I win anything, I have won quite a bit of stuff, and I do videos, I do chats on them. I will be putting this on, if she's on Barnes & Noble, it'll go Barnes & Noble, it'll go Goodreads, and it'll also go to Amazon. You can look up my Amazon page at Desi, D-E-S-I, Riley, R-E-I-L-L-Y. And I have Desi's Kindle at, Desi the Blonde's Kindle at .com. And my book, my reviews are there. So guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great day.